All right, man. Stopbeefinradio TV. Got my dog YHIM.
What's going on? What's going on? Big Y in the building.
What's good with you, fam? Big Y in the building. All right, man. So let's start from the beginning, man. You from New York City?
Yes, sir.
Brooklyn, Flatbush.
East Flatbush.
All right, man. So talk a little bit about growing up in East Flatbush, man.
Oh man, well, to be honest, man, chill, play basketball. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to the music aspect of things, you know, we the home of Biggie, we the home of Diddy, Cameron. You know what I'm saying? Like our city, New York City, pretty much has the culture and the chokehold. So to be from New York and to be in the field that I'm in is like an honor. You know what I'm saying? And to the fact that we're about to take this to the next level is like a big deal. This is really happening.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, New York created hip hop, to be
For
quite
sure.
frank, right?
For sure.
Now, what era are we talking? What era did you come up in? 90s, 2000, 2010s?
90s.
90s? Okay, so we talking Biggie era.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
So, talk to me about kind of like what it was like, you know, seeing hip hop. Like, you know what I mean? Like you said, Diddy,
Transition.
Biggie. Yeah, like talk about that transition and how you kind of saw that, you know, from a first person perspective in New York.
like, yo, bro, like, to me, I feel like music kind of changed in the sense of how it was back then from how it is now. Which one I prefer? I prefer then. You know, like, it was just like feel good music, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's not much to explain about that. Like, when you hear it, you know what it is.
Right.
With that era. And now it's a change. It's not in the worst direction. I feel like we can still find a balance to balance the old heads with the new heads, because sometimes the old heads don't jack the new heads.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm here to do, and I'm trying to fill that gap where, you know, I cater to both parties.
Right. So I'm trying to give the listener too like a visual. Like, is this like summertime New York City with the, you know what I mean, with the water coming out of the fire hydrants? Like kind of like what was your experience personally? Like, you grew up in the towers. Like, you know, talk a little bit about that.
No, I grew up in a private home. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely fire hose, water coming out the fire hose. It's definitely that vibe. It's definitely park vibe, hanging shit up on the line. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely all of that, and partying. I'm also part of that dance hall era. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you know, we culture. You know, the Eastern Parkways, the Juveways. You know, Labor Day weekend, Miami Carnival, like, I'm part of the West Indian culture, so, you know, all of that is like part of my upbringing.
Got you. So, what made you get into music?
Man, honestly, I was listening to these guys, but Drake kind of like simplified that for me, where like he made me feel like I could do it too. So my inspiration, that's my biggest inspiration.
Drake?
Yeah.
And what was it like that you saw in Drake that you kind of see in yourself? You know what I mean? Like, I can do this. I can do what he's doing. You know what I mean?
It's really how simple he made it. Like what he's able to do is to simplify music to a point where it's accepted by everyone.
Right.
And I feel like that's like the lane I'm trying to like attack. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That balance. He has a good balance.
And so you felt like the melodic, you know what I mean? Like you said, like the sing, and he does dance hall.
Yeah, you know what I'm
To go
saying?
with the West End.
He tapped in with everybody, bro. And that's what I feel music is about. Being tapped and being able to go and tap in with every culture, whether it be Afro, whether it be, you know, reggaeton, whether it be soca or dancehall, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And to be able to do that and at that high level, yeah, you got to commend a guy like that.
And that's, I mean, to be honest with you, like, I feel like Drake also, you know, like you said, he made it cool for everybody to listen to, because, like, that's my son's favorite artist, who's 10 years old, you know what I mean?
Son got a good head.
like, you know what I mean? He loves the song Next, you know what I mean? So it's just crazy that, you know, to hear, like, how far ranging, you know what I mean?
He goes, right?
He goes. You know, so now, you know, you start listening to that type of music. Like, what made you say, I want to get in the booth? Like, did your mans have a booth? Is everybody rapping at this time? Like, what's going on?